Let's talk about stop loss in forex trading. A stop loss is like a life jacket or a seat belt that you put on to save your life in case of any mishap. The market can always go against you just within seconds or within minutes, no matter how good your analysis is. So you need a safety net. You need a seat belt, even though you're not planning to crash, but then you need the seat belt peradventure the crash happens. Even though you're not planning for your boat to capsize, you need a life jacket peradventure the boat capsize. For you to be alive, you need that life jacket or that seat belt. That is the function of a stop loss in the forex market. Without a stop loss, you can lose your entire capital, and your capital is the lifeblood of your trading business. Without capital, you cannot trade. So you have to preserve that capital with every diligence, and that is what stop loss helps you do. So in this video, I will show you exactly how to place your stop loss in a buy order or in a sell order, so that you will avoid hurting your account or losing your entire capital. So if you're new to my channel, this is Mobile Trading Academy, where we simplify forex trading, helping traders make money in the forex market trading with their phones or any device at all. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, kindly hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications so you don't miss out when I release my next video. So without further ado, let's get back into the business of the day and discuss stop loss. What is it? How do you place a stop loss in a buy trade or in a sell trade? That is what we are looking at. So like I said initially, stop loss is that measure that you take to prevent you from losing your capital. If you're trading without a stop loss, you're risking 100% of your entire capital. That means you're planning to make a certain amount of money while risking all that you have. That is foolishness. That is not wise. So with a stop loss, you can decide the exact percentage or amount of your capital that you're going to risk per trade. Many professional traders risk between 1% to 2% of their capital per trade. Cumulatively, they don't risk more than 10% of their capital in all their open trades. If you want to succeed, you must follow those who are succeeding already by ensuring you don't risk more than 2% of your capital per trade and not more than 10% of your capital in all your open trades put together. How do you set your stop loss? So in forex trading, if you're buying a currency pair, like this is gold, so when you are taking a buy order anticipating an appreciation, you need to place your stop loss below the entry price where you entered. So you look for a very conservative place to place your stop loss. Peradventure, it doesn't go the way you want, because the truth is, no matter how good you are in trading, there are trades you will place that will not go according to your plan. The market has its own mind, while you as a trader have your own mind. So if you're anticipating a bullish move, you're anticipating appreciation in price, and you're taking a buy order right here, for instance, your stop loss is going to be below your entry price. So if you're buying here, your stop loss will be some pips below your entry price. So you make sure you give the market some breathing space, and majorly it's always advisable to use market structures to place your stop loss. So this was a previous low, so placing your stop loss, for instance, below this point will be a good move, while you'll be targeting some moves higher. And it's always good also to make sure that your risk to reward ratio is more than 1:2. That means if you're risking say 1% of your account, you should be aiming to get 2% of your account. If you're risking 2% of your trading capital, you should be aiming to make 4% of your trading capital. That is how you can survive in the forex market. So that is exactly how you can place a stop loss in a buy trade where you are expecting an appreciation in price. So what if you are expecting a depreciation in price? Let's say you are of the opinion that this currency pair is going to depreciate. So you are not of the opinion that price is moving up, rather you are of that school of thought that this price is going to come down to this area. So when you're expecting a depreciation, that means you sell. You're selling a position so that as the market begins to depreciate, you hold it until it gets to a point where you're making some money. But what if the depreciation doesn't happen as you anticipated, and instead of the market depreciating, it begins to move up? What do? That is where stop loss comes in, because when the market begins to move up instead of moving down and you are already in a sell position, you will begin to lose your money. The stop loss will be that measure you're going to take to prevent you from losing your entire capital. So in a sell order, when you have a sell trade anticipating a bearish move or a depreciation in price, a stop loss is placed above your entry price, such that if the market now begins to go against your position, you can curtail your losses. And remember, I said that it's always very good for you to have a risk-reward ratio that is up to 1:2 or more. In that case, your stop loss could be right above this point, since your entry is at this point, and then your take profit will be somewhere below. So that is how you place your stop loss in a sell order. So in summary, a stop loss is that preventive measure you take to ensure that you don't lose your trading capital and go out of business. For a long position, that is when you are buying, you place your stop loss below your entry price by putting your take profit above your entry price. Then in a short position, that is when you are selling and anticipating a depreciation, you place your stop loss above your entry price, while your take profit will be below your entry price. So that is exactly how to place your stop loss in a buy position or in a sell position. I hope this helps you, and from today, I don't want to see you trade without a stop loss anymore. Ensure you subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you don't miss out when I release my next video.